डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी।
Namaskar. Welcome to the session, my dear learners. If you remember, last time we discussed about asanyukta hasta mudras, that is, the hand gestures that use only one hand, not the other hand. Today we would be discussing about sanyukta hasta mudras, that's joint, combined hand gestures. These hand gestures or hastaka or hasta mudra would be using two hands. So today we start with sanyukta hasta mudra in Indian aesthetics with special reference to Indian classical dance Kathak. The first Hasta Mudra is Anjali Hasta. We are very much familiar with the word Anjali because all over the nation, Anjali word in most of the languages is used. A simple gesture of joining palms of both hands in Pataka Hasta. Now you know what is Pataka Hasta. That is known as Anjali Hasta. Both hands are joined together to imply Namaskara. Now you can see here very well that it is a Namaskar Mudra also. Anjali Hasta is a Namaskar Mudra also. This Hastaka is used to offer salutation to God, Guru, elderly person. It is a Pranama Mudra also, Namaskar Mudra also. Anjali Hasta is. Next is Kapota Hasta. In Anjali Hasta, only the tips of the fingers touched each other. You can see here only tips are touching. The full palm, they are not touching each other. So in Anjali Hasta, only the tips of the fingers touched each other, joining the base of hands and creating a hollow space in the center. You can see where the palm is there, there is a hollow, there is a gap, there is a void. To get Kapota Hasta Mudra, the center is cupped in Kapota Hasta Mudra. There is a space, it is a cupped. Kapota Hastaka is used to show the obedience or to do salutation. This is also used for salutation. Next is Kartaka Hasta. Now you are familiar with the word like Kartaka and all those words. The fingers of both the hands are interlinked with each other to form Kartaka Hasta Mudra. Now you can see all the fingers are crossed, they are interlinked. Kartaka Hasta Mudra is used to bend the branch of a tree. If you must have seen that the way we pull the branch downside, below, we pull it to do the twists and stretching the limb. Even in our pranayama also, we do use this. So you are familiar with Kartaka Hasta. Next is Dola Hasta. When Dola, generally that talks about something swinging, hanging. When both the hands hold Pataka Hasta, stretch and kept upside down along the hip line, we get Dola Hasta Mudra. Generally, you can see here two hands. Both the hands would be parallel to hips. So, these are known as Dola Hasta Mudra. We get Dola Hasta Mudra when both the hands hold Pataka Hasta stretched and kept upside down along the hip line. Now, Dola Hastaka is used at the beginning of the performance for That in Kathaka. This is comparatively very frequently used in Bharatnatyam also. Even when we show Parvati Mudra, at that time also, the one hand is kept in the Mudra of Dola Hasta. Pushpaputa Hasta. Now, Pushpaputa. When both the hands are joined together in Sarpashisha Mudra. Now, you know, when we talked about Asanyukta Hasta Mudra, we discussed about Sarpashisha. Now, both the hands are joined as Sarpashisha Mudra, at the wrist facing the palms upward. We get Pushpaputa Hasta. Pushpaputa Mudra is used to show the offering, to do puja, to drink water, etc. When we offer flowers to deity, we have Pushpaputa Hasta Mudra, hand gesture. Even when we are washing our face and when we are drinking water, everywhere Pushpaputa Hasta is used. This is Utsanga Hasta. Both the hands would be on the shoulder generally. When both the hands are in Mrugashirsha Hasta crossed touching opposite shoulders to form Utsanga Hasta Mudra. Utsanga Hasta is used to show shyness or embrace the beloved. This is used like that. Now, this is very clear. The mudra itself indicates when you have a glance over it. This is a Shivalinga Hasta. Holding Ardha Chandra Hasta in the left hand with palm facing upward and Shikhara Hasta in right hand, placing it on the left hand. We get Shivalinga Hasta Mudra like this. Shivalinga Hasta Mudra indicates the symbol of Lord Shiva. Nataraja also, because the Nataraj is a Shiva in different mudra, in different gesture, in different style of standing. This is a Shivalinga. Kataka Vardhana Hasta. To form Kataka Vardhana Hasta, hold Kataka Mukha Hasta in both the hands and cross the hands at the wrist. Kataka Vardhana Hasta is used to worship and depict marriage or coronation ceremony, etc. Now you see everywhere we are discussing the title, the definition, use also, and you can have a glance over the mudra also practically. Next is Kartari Swastika Hasta. Now you know what is Kartari. Swastika is generally crossed and Hasta is a hand gesture. When both hands hold Kartari Mukha Hasta crossed at the wrists, it constructs Kartari Swastika Hasta. This Hasta Mudra is used to show trees, stems and branches. Shakata Hasta. Leave the thumb and the middle fingers in the Brahmari Hasta. This is a Brahmari Hasta. You know what is Brahmari Mudra. We discussed it in Asanyukta Hasta Mudra. So leave the thumb and the middle fingers in the Brahmari Hasta. Hold like this in both the hands and cross at the wrist to show Shakata Hasta. Another way of showing Shakata Hasta is to cross the Arala Hasta at the wrist. Generally, it can be kept in front of each other also. It can be kept cross also. In both the ways, it can be shown. Shakata Hasta is used to depict a demon. When the mudra is held near eyes, it denotes the protruding eyes of a demon. And when it is held near the lips, it denotes his vicious teeth. Even Kathakali also, this mudra is highly used. Shankha Hasta. Hold the left thumb with the last three fingers of the right hand. Stretch the other fingers of the left hand. Stretch and touch the thumb and index fingers of the right hand with the stretched fingers of the left hand to show Shankha Hasta. This Hasta Mudra is used to enact a playing of conch. I think whosoever is familiar with a Hindu parampara and puja offerings in Hindu parampara, in certain shloka, in certain time when Shankh Puja takes place, this mudra is also used there. Chakra Hasta. Hold Ardha Chandra Hasta in both the hands. Place them one above the other like plus. That's an addition mark to show Chakra Hasta. It depicts a wheel. It used to denote Lord Vishnu's Sudarshan Chakra also. Samputa Hasta. Samputa itself indicates what does it mean. Hold Pataka Hasta, bend the palm a little in both the hands and place one above the other such that inside of the palm face each other to show Samputa Hasta. Here also there would be space, enough space, hollow space. Samputa Hasta is used to enact expression of suspicious, hidden objects. Many times, one talks about some hidden treasure. Samputa Hasta is used. Even when in Draupadi Vastraharan, when one plays Jukutu, at that time also to throw the pasa, this is used. Pash Hasta. Hold Shuchi Hasta in both the hands, bend the index fingers a little and join these fingers like a chain to show Pash Hasta. Pash shows some kind of chaining, holding. This mudra is used to depict a chain, string or fights, etc. That shows vigilance also. Kilaka Hasta. Hold Mrigshirsha Hasta in both the hands, bend little fingers and join them a chain to show Kilaka Hasta. The same what we showed in past with Tarjani, here it is with Kanishtika. This mudra is used to enact a feeling of affection or love. When it is Kanishtika, it is love and affection. And opposite to that, when it is a Tarjani finger, it shows some opposition, not acceptance, or maybe vigilance. Matsya Hasta. Hold Pataka Hasta in both the hands, place them one above the other, stretch the thumb a bit like fins of fish to show Matsya Hasta. This mudra is used to show fish. Now, when we talk about Dashavatar, 10 incarnation of Lord Vishnu, Jagdisha, in Matsya Avatar also this is used. And generally, when we perform, many a times both the thumbs they keep on moving to show the movement of a fish. That's a Matsya Hasta. Kurma Hasta. This is also used in the Shavtar when we talk about Kurma Avatar. Opposite of Chakra is Kurma Hasta. That is stretch the thumb and little finger, that is Angusta and Kanishtika, and fold the other fingers in Chakra Hasta to show Kurma Hasta. This mudra is used to show tortoise or Kurma Avatar, Kurma incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Varaha Hasta. Again, this is shown for, it is used in Varaha Avatar, Varaha incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Hold Mrugashirsha Hasta in both hands, place them one above the other to show Varaha Hasta. This mudra is used to show wild pig or boar. Right now, I am not discussing in detail about the Shavtar because that we are going to discuss in a separate session. So, which avatar was first, second, third? Right now, I am not going in detail of that. Garuda Hasta. Garuda, we are familiar with all these words, Kurma, Matsya, Garuda. We are very much familiar with Swastika, all these words. Hold Ardha Chandra in both the hands, turn them and hold them with the thumbs to show Garuda Hasta. Now, Ardha Chandra, the fingers are kept comparatively spread. Why? To show the wings of a bird. And comparatively, we know Garuda is an eagle, is a hawk, is a big enough bird. This mudra is used to represent a hawk, an eagle, or bird flying in the sky, any bird. Many a times, most of the time, it is used to show some big bird. So, this is a Garuda Hasta. Nagabandha Hasta. Now, we know what is Nagabandha. Naga is a snake. Nagabandha Hasta. Bandha is to control, to hold. Nagabandha Hasta is formed by holding Sarpashisha in both the hands and crossing them at the wrist. It is crossing them. So, it is a Nagabandha Hasta. This Hasta Mudra represents a pair of snakes or coiling, encircling. A pair of snake, encircling, coiling, these are the words. Many a time when we talk about hand gestures, generally in Kathak, hand gestures are loka bhogya. So with the changing of time, when I was explaining the use of mudras and the changing connotations of mudras, at that time also I elaborated a little that with the changing of time, the interpretations also change and the interpretations keep on adding also. Khatava Hasta, again Khatava, we can see here that most of them, they Sanskrit based, all of them are Sanskrit based. So whosoever is familiar little also with Sanskrit, it is easier for them to understand any Indian classical dance because all Indian classical dances have their roots in Bharatanatyam Shastra, Abhinay Darpan, Sangeet Ratnakar, and so it is easier to understand the theory part of it, practical part of it, when one is comparatively familiar with Sanskrit. When we talk about Khatava Hasta, now you know what is Chatura Hasta because in Asanyukta Hasta Mudra we discussed Chatura. So hold Chatura Hasta in both hands. Place the hands one above the other and stretch the index fingers down to show Khatava Hasta. Many a times the tips would be touching. Many a times Chatur is shown where the tips are not touching, but the set of fingers is kept on the other set of fingers. So covering, one hand fingers would be covering the other hand in the same position, facing the sky. This Hasta Mudra is used to show a cot or a bridge, that is a bed or a cot or a bridge. That's why from that Khatiya word also comes. Berunda Hasta. Hold Kapitha Hasta and cross them at the wrist to show Berunda Hasta. This Hasta Mudra is used to depict the pair of birds. We know it is. No, when we were talking Kapitha, we used it to show the head of a bird or bird. Here, a pair of bird it is used. You must have observed that most of the Sanyukta Hasta Mudras, joint hand gestures, have cross representations. They show with a, they would be capped at a cross level at connecting the wrist. At the same time, the same Hasta Mudras can be used opposite to each other also, facing each other, both the hands facing each other. So that can be kept in those ways also. It keeps on changing. My dear learners, I'm sure you are clear what is Sanyukta Hasta Mudra and what is Asanyukta Hasta Mudras. Understand, learn it, and start using them. The best way to remember things what you learn is whenever you are free, during your work also, maybe at workplace, where you are, maybe your academic institutes, or maybe at your home working on laptop or working in kitchen. Keep on remembering. Remind yourself, what was Kapitha, what was Katva, what was Anjali, what is Kapotha, what is Pataka, Tripataka, Ardha Pataka, Kartari Mukha. Keep on remembering, reminding yourself. That is the best way to learn. I keep on referring certain books also. Like, they are the books from where they are the origin of Indian classical dance. I keep on mentioning Bharatnatya Shastra or Abhinay Darpan or Sangeet Ratnakar because this wonderful treasure of aesthetics, Indian aesthetics, Indian classical dance, Indian performing arts, they come from these books. So read the original versions. That help a lot. And that's why it is very important to learn Sanskrit. Whosoever wishes to learn Sanskrit, I would not miss this opportunity to share with you that Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University, that is a state open university from Gujarat, offers Sanskrit Sambhashan online course. That is spoken Sanskrit course. I would be very happy if you people can join that too. Wish you all the best. We meet in the next session. Till that, keep on dancing.
स्वाध्यायः